What do you want for dinner? I don't care, whatever you want. Does this makes you want to scream? You just want a simple, straight answer. But instead, you are trapped in an endless loop of nothing. You probably think this person is a total idiot. You think they are doing this just to annoy you. They are not. You are simply speaking the wrong language. Everyone's brain is wired differently. Some people run away from conflict. They hate making discussions. So, when you push them for a fast choice, their brain literally shuts down. Stop arguing with them. Stop wasting your energy getting mad. If you want them to understand you, you have to decode them. You have to learn their color. Today, I will show you exactly how to read anyone in seconds. Once you know their secret color, you hold all the power. Let me show you what to do. Imagine a guy standing in front of you. Let's call him Bob. Bob is wearing a pair of giant dark red sunglasses. He put them on years ago. He never takes them off. He sleeps in them, showers in them. One day, you and Bob are walking outside. Bob looks up at the sky. He points his finger and says, "Wow, look at that bright red sky today." You stop walking. You look at him. You look at the sky. The sky is blue. It is perfectly, completely blue. It has always been blue. So you laugh. You think he is joking. You say, "Bob, the sky is blue." But Bob does not laugh. He looks at you, completely serious. He says, "No, are you blind? It is red." Now you are getting annoyed. You pull out your phone, you search the internet, you shove the screen in his face. You say, "Look, the internet says it is blue. Science says it is blue." Bob pushes your hand away. He shakes his head. He says, "I don't care what your phone says. I am looking right at it. It is red." Your blood starts boiling. You want to punch a wall. You scream at him. You call him crazy. You call him an absolute idiot. But let me ask you a question. Is Bob lying? No. Is he trying to make you angry? No. Is he stupid? No. Through his lens, the sky actually is red. His reality is red. You can scream all day. You can show him a million facts. You can bring a scientist to talk to him. Nothing will work. Why? Because you are trying to change his mind, but you are ignoring his glasses. If you want Bob to agree with you, you have to understand his filter. This is the biggest secret to human behavior. Everyone around you is wearing invisible glasses. Your friends, your boss, your family, they all have a filter. They filter every single word you say. If you speak blue, but they are wearing red glasses, they will never understand you. It is like trying to run an Apple app on an Android phone. It just crashes. You are wasting your breath. You are fighting a ghost. But what if you could take off your glasses and put on theirs? What if you could hack their brain and speak their exact language? You can. Thomas Erikson explains this perfectly in his book, Surrounded by Idiots. He studied human behavior for years and he found out something amazing. People are not as complicated as you think. In fact, you can break almost everyone down into 4 simple colors: red, yellow, green, and blue. These are the 4 types of human brains, the 4 invisible glasses. Once you know the color of the person in front of you, everything changes. The arguing stops, the stress vanishes, you take total control. Let me break them down for you right now so you can stop losing arguments. First, we have the reds. Reds are the alphas, the bosses, the natural leaders. They are loud, they are fast, they are take charge. They want action. They want results. They do not care about your feeling at all. They do not want to hear a long, boring story about your weekend. They want to bottom line, right now, today. If you talk too slowly, they get angry. If you waste their time, they will eat you alive. So, how do you handle a red without getting your head beaten off? Here is your one golden rule. Be fast, be direct, and never show any weakness. Next up, the yellows. Yellows are the life of the party. The talkers, the dreamers, they are always smiling. They are always moving. They have a million amazing ideas, but they almost never finish anything. They hate boredom. They do not care about your spreadsheets. They do not care about tiny details or negative things. They just want to have fun, look good, and be liked by everyone. If you give a yellow a boring list of facts, their brain turns off. They literally stop hearing your voice. So, how do you get a yellow to actually listen to you? Here's your one golden rule. Smile, ask about their ideas, and keep the energy high. Then we have the greens. Pay attention to this one. Most people in the world are greens. Greens are calm, they are loyal, they are quiet, they hate change, they hate taking risks, and they absolutely hate conflict. They just want peace. They want everyone to get along. Remember our trap from the beginning? Whatever you want loop? That is a classic green. They do not want to make a choice because they are terrified of making the wrong one. They are terrified of upsetting you. If you push a green too hard, they freeze. They hide in their shell like a turtle. So, how do you talk to a green and get them to move? Here is your one golden rule. Be gentle, take your time, and make them feel completely safe. Finally, we have the blues. Blues are the human computers. The perfectionists, the nerds. They love data, they love spreadsheets, they love strict rules. They do not want to make small talk. They do not care about your feelings. They do not care if you like them. They only care about one thing, being right. They want to know why. They want to prove. They want to see the exact numbers. If you give them an emotional story, they will think you are crazy. They will completely reject everything you say. So, how do you convince a blue and win them over? Here is your one golden rule. Give them cold, hard facts, give them proof, and skip the small talk entirely. 4 colors, 4 different languages. If you use the wrong language, you lose. If you try to give facts to a yellow, you lose. If you try to give emotions to a blue, you lose. If you yell at a green, you lose. If you act slow with a red, you lose. But if you use the right language, you control the entire conversation. You get exactly what you want every single time. But listen to me carefully. This is just the surface. This is just a tiny taste of what these colors mean. Knowing the colors is not enough. You have to master them. If you want to stop being frustrated, you need to go deep. You need to know exactly how to sell your ideas to a red, how to work on a project with a yellow without going insane, how to date a green and make them open up, and how to argue with a blue and actually beat them at their own game. I am going to break down every single secret of these colors in my upcoming videos. We are going to tear open their minds. We are going to find their weak spots. We will show you the exact words to say to each of them. So hit subscribe right now, turn on the bell, because in the next video we are going deep into the mind of the most dangerous color of all. You do not want to miss it.